Let me begin by thanking you for taking the time to be here under these changed circumstances for all of us. When I became the Chief Executive of ShelterBox, I'd hoped that I'd have the chance to meet many of you in person, because it is through these personal connections that we make that we can fulfill what I believe is our most important shared value: service to others. Last year, we helped people who faced the worst plight of all, not just losing their homes or being separated from those they love or not having the means to recover from disaster. The worst plight was that they thought that they had been forgotten, almost wiped from human knowledge. From the elderly lady in Sudan that had not been told what COVID-19 was, to the woman on a remote island in Vanuatu whose home had been destroyed by Cyclone Harold and had tears of joy when a shelter box arrived. We were able to help them remember that they were not forgotten, and it has been thanks to you. Ultimately, the last year has been a test of us all, but none more so than our shared calling to help others. We've never been more powerful as a species on this planet. As tragic, frustrating, annoying, and limiting as coronavirus has made our lives, we've never been so able to defend ourselves from the threats we face and overcome them together. Yet this virus has also shown us how much more we need to do. Families who have lost their homes due to disaster and conflict must now also contend with how to stay safe from this terrible virus when vaccines are not as available as quickly as in other countries. Rotary is the cornerstone upon which ShelterBox is built and remains in the DNA of everything that ShelterBox does. It was the Rotarians' People of Action spirit that founded ShelterBox in 2000, and because of Rotary's vast global network, our two organisations have helped 2 million people in 97 countries. We've been official partners in disaster relief for almost 10 years, and I believe our partnership truly increases the impact of both of our organisations worldwide. Through this partnership, you as Rotary members have an opportunity to get involved in disaster response, which can include hands-on service in community assessments after a disaster, project implementation, or even monitoring and evaluation. You can also take action through partnership by connecting your own community with disaster-affected communities worldwide. We at ShelterBox are truly honoured to work hand in hand with Rotary through this partnership. Rotary members are usually ShelterBox's first point of contact in a region impacted by disaster and help with every aspect of our deployment. By working together, we're able to combine resources to support areas immediately after a disaster and make a start on long-term recovery. At ShelterBox, we've got the means to be flexible, especially through our global partnership with Rotary, and we have the urgency of humanitarians to reach as many people as quickly and as far as we need to go. ShelterBox is about stepping in where others are often not there to help, and we pride ourselves on being led by people's needs and not funding. Thanks to the generous support of clubs, we can mount fast responses like we did to flooding in Tanzania, conflict-driven displacement in the Sahel and Syria, and typhoons in the Philippines. But the support Rotary members offer ShelterBox is vast, such as joining our ShelterBox response teams and being there in the moment that we distribute aid. Rotary members bring their knowledge and expertise through clubs like the Rotary Club of San Pedro Sula in Honduras, the Rotaract clubs of Asuncion and Asuncion Catedral in Paraguay, or clubs in Tanzania and Philippines that helped us get our aid on its way from arrival in country to the doorsteps of communities. Shelter is now not just a place to call home. It is a place to be safe. Families have moved out of crowded collective centres in India after Cyclone Amphan into our family shelters with cooking sets, water filters and mosquito nets thanks to ShelterBox, keeping them safer from the virus. Together we're getting ready for the challenges to come with increasingly unpredictable weather, changing our climate and testing our ability to respond in more places ever more urgently. Cyclones like Amphan in India and Bangladesh were not the worst thing to happen compared to the rains that followed week in, week out. Much worse than a typical monsoon and a growing trend. In other parts of the world, people are fleeing conflict to places with less water than ever. Thanks to our latest water filters from the Safe Water Trust, another Rotarian-founded organisation, they can turn almost any open source of water into safe, clean drinking water. This is what innovation, a passion to serve others, and partnership can achieve. It's not just been about the 200,000 people we helped together last year. It's the 2 million people we helped since a group of Rotarians who understood service to others formed ShelterBox 21 years ago. There is so much more that will be asked of us in the years to come. We will be reminded of our shared values time and time again and tested to live by them. I'm incredibly proud of what we've accomplished together, and I'm ready to stand with you to change the world for the better for families affected by disaster and conflict. Thank you.